It's game on, guys, and as we draw closer to our finish line, every day things get more exciting. So today I am joined by a powerful team of dedicated leaders who are here to put things right and straight. So kindly share and invite your loved ones to join us in this chat. Guys, you all are welcome, and I will just give you 30 seconds each to, of course, say hello to our lovely family members as they are watching us live, and say a bit about yourself. Where are you calling from? And we go on from there, please. So, Sister Grace, if you can go first, please. You are welcome once again to Empowerment Talks.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you, everyone. Hello, my name is Sister Grace, Mama Grace from Germany, and I'm calling from Germany, and I'm coming on your way from Germany, and yes, that's me.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Sis. Very welcome, and we're happy to have you here today. Brother Oliver, can you say something, please?
Hey everybody, this is Oliver Frontier. I'm calling from Baltimore, Maryland, in the United States.
Okay, thank you. And of course, Brother Frank. Brother Frank, can you hear us, please? Brother Collins, go ahead while Brother Frank is preparing himself.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, nice to be here again. I'm calling from the United Kingdom, precisely Milton Keynes.
Right. Brother Frank, are you there, please? It seems like he's freezing. Okay, he's moving now. Can you hear me, Brother Frank?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear now.
Yes, please. Can you quickly introduce yourself and say hi to our fellow family members in the house, please?
Thank you, Sister Comfort. Hi, everybody. My name is Frank Amponsa from New York City. It's an honor and a privilege to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thanks once again for joining in. And of course, I'm Comfort from the United Kingdom. Guys, we're just quickly doing this introduction in case you are joining us for the first time, you've never heard about Unpassive. This is a team of powerful leaders who are dedicated to help bring Unpassive home to everyone at your doorstep and, of course, on your palms. So, guys, thank you all for joining. And why not share with your lovely friends, family members to join in, even those who are not yet founders, because we are ready to address every issue for everyone at every level or stage of Unpassive that you are in. So that said, guys, straight to business, we would like quickly to start by looking at stuff, because a few days ago, Brother Collins, I listened to Jeffrey Morlock. He is telling the story of where we were and where we are now and where we are going to, right? And so it's very exciting when you listen to that. You try to say where we were, especially where you joined from. And you, Collins, I'm calling you first because you have told us this journey of Unpassive severally. So if we can use this opportunity, given from where you started, you joined Unpassive till now, what has changed? Has the CEO been consistent in his promise to over-deliver? What have you learned and so on? Just tell us your experience with Unpassive from when you joined till now, please.
Yes, thank you, Sister Comfort. Yeah, it's a privilege to be a founder in Unpassive. You know, it has been really, really a privilege and a wonderful journey. Normally, when I look at where I joined Unpassive, it was just like, you know, we met a lot of things. Though if we look at those who joined in 2018, they didn't see anything. It was just a word of mouth and telephone. But we were even able to see a website, you know, with all the designs and everything. Though it was not really meaningful to a lot of people, but like someone coming from an IT background, you can look at it and say, okay, I know these things. Okay, if they put X and A and B together, it will form this. These are the things we saw before. And that's what I really see in Unpassive. And then given that time, you know, the website have changed a lot. You know, a lot of things have happened. You know, we have the Go Founder side, the old one, which we just moved again into O Founder. At that time, it was just like where you can just come in, register as a founder, go to the community, chat with a lot of people all over the world, you know, things that you can post and, you know, you can make comments and a lot of things. And if we look at the Unpassive side, it was just like an architectural design where you can identify that this is a communication tool We know all the tools and the funnels all display. But from there on, we move to the new unpassive side, where you can identify all the products, and you can say, okay, this oatmeal, this is this. Now it started making sense. Oh, this is the product coming. And in the Go Founder, at the O Founder side, we can see the product as a founder. We can actually use the product like oatmeal, like Odex and all of those products coming into life. That is a wonderful journey. And to prove that the CEO, when he says something, he meant it, and he always delivers in his promise. And this is where we are now, seeing the product, doing the beta testing, enjoying the ride, and it's such a wonderful blessing to be part of Unpassive and to see all this thing coming into life.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, bro. You are always a joy to listen to, because you came like really prepared, as if you knew that I was going to ask you this. I'm so impressed. Thank you so very much. So, Brother Oliver, would you like to add up something to what Liz just said, please? And meanwhile, guys, as you join in, thank you all for joining. Welcome. Kindly invite your friends and loved ones so that we share this information together. And why not share your experience? What has your journey been like? What have you experienced? What have you learned? We would like to know in the chat section, please. Thanks. So, Brother Oliver, please.
Yeah, it has been a wonderful journey, ups and down, and that is why we have to enjoy the process. And it's the nature of when they're building technology, whether we're in the IT field, we can understand that every day cannot be the same. Today you smile, tomorrow you will not smile. But it's a wonderful thing that now that we are already there, we can see some products. We have 6 products now that we play with, like oatmeal, that I can play with. Send it to each other. Mail it to myself, to my Gmail, Yahoo Mail. Then also Chat, Odesk. It's, in fact, I enjoy it, and now we are waiting for the D-Day. Thank you.
Wow. Yeah, thanks so much. So, Brother Frank, we would like to hear from you, please.
Thank you, Sister Comfort, once again. Like I said, it's an honor and opportunity, a privilege to be here. Unpassive. That is a great question. Just about a week ago was my 1-year anniversary, so I'm barely new, but I can tell you I've learned so much within this 1 year that I've been part of Unpassive. And I don't know, when I explain to people, I just don't know what to tell them. The passion that I have for Unpassive. When I joined Unpassive, I didn't know anything, honestly, when it comes to IT. I'm not an IT person, but I've learned so much within this period. What we have at our back office, all founders, oh my goodness, who wouldn't want to be part of this company? The mailing system that we have, the network system that we have, which we call the O Network, which is also our Facebook version. The privilege that we all have as founders to beta test the products. I have never had this opportunity before. Look, when the other companies come out, all we hear is they're out. We don't know what really goes on behind the scene. But now I have the privilege as an Unpassive founder to be part of testing that product, and how happy I am, and I can't wait. And it's a privilege, and I'll urge all my friends and family, every Ghanaian that I'm talking to right now who can hear my voice, to be part of this journey, because it's a journey of a lifetime.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, team. Thanks for the wonderful intro that you just brought to our people. And meanwhile, guys, if you see our sister Grace here, she calls herself Mama Grace, because even though she lives in Germany, her spirit resides back home in Ghana. The reason for which she will be connecting directly to or with our people back home in our official original language, Twi. So while Sister Grace is communicating to our people in Twi, I would like us to use the 1 minute that she is talking to our people to type on the chat section. How has your journey been from the day you learned Unpassive to now? What have you learned? What makes you still very excited? And what are you doing? Where do you think we are heading to? So, Mama Grace, go on now and talk to our people. Make a summary of what you found important from what our brothers say, and transmit this information to our people back home. I give you 1 minute to do that, please. Thank you.
Okay. Ebusuafo medam wase. Mama comfort nyankopon onhyira. Megyina hanuma na anwumre a wahu sene anuanom no bobo so no. Na mesi so akire wo twi kasam. On passive journey way eye journey nwanwaso. Se wo bamu na se wo beka ye ho a. Eche se wo mi hu bi da wo sene de be ya betaka no no. Wo bi da. Na ya akonya kese a nyankopon aye adoma ye nyina ye nsaka. Oka o me ne se wo teye. Ye wo product wo ho a bibia ye ready ade bekwa abonten. Na wo ba beka ye ho a wo bo nsa ye nokore enye ya num bi na ye dwa. Na emu akonya kese ye wo ho no. Ti se wo ye Ghana ni na wutie mi a me nua bra na beka ye ho. Na se wo be ye founder se ne mani agi ama hyenhyen ya metie wo be hu se bibia ye life. Eti se ne me bra Frank so ka ye no a comfort aka me se esisu biom. Me nua be ma no so akasa. Eti me nua mamu nko mu gina so ne de bebre bremu. Madam Wase. Sister, please go ahead.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was so professional because you went like straight to the point. Thank you so much, Sister Grace, for that. So, guys, welcome. Welcome our best in the house, John Barilla. You're welcome. You're always there with us, and we feel so empowered and we feel even stronger together, especially when you are here. Thank you for joining. Thank you guys for joining. So that said, we want to use this opportunity because Mr. Ash Mufare says, nobody shall be left behind. I know we've gone a long way, but as long as the opportunity is still there, I would like the team in the house to tell people in their own words, from your own perspective, what are the advantages of joining on passive? Why would you encourage someone to still join at this level? Brother Fang, would you like to go first, please?
Thank you, Sister Comfort, once again. What are the advantages of becoming a founder of an on-passive? It's enormous and it's a lot, but I'm just going to give you a few because I know my brothers also have some. First, when you become a founder, you get opportunity to test the products that on-passive has. That privilege that I'm enjoying right now, you will become part of it. Second, you have the opportunity to get to know people around the globe, across the globe. There are many people that I've gotten to know right now that I never thought in my wildest imagination that I'll get to know. Like-minded people, I mean. The third one, remember, we don't even normally talk about it, but that is a done deal, the financial freedom. As an on-passive founder you're going to have, and not just for yourself, but your family. The blessing that you're going to be impacting, the impactation that you're going to be having on other people. So this is just a few, and I'll leave the others for my brothers and sisters. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Brother Frank. I think you were here. We are powerfully represented because I would have loved to be on the panel, but you are just speaking my mind because I'm not a technical mind like you, but that's exactly what I would have said. So, Brother Collins, why would you tell someone to still join on passive at this point?
Wow. There's a lot, Brother Frank have just already said some of it. You know, one of the main things I would tell someone to join on passive is because you own a business in on passive. You are a partner to on passive. You are a partner to Mr. Ash. Please, you are not a shareholder, but a partner, because a partner is more than a shareholder.
Yeah.
You know, you are part of the decision making. You know, Mr. Ash always come and speak to the founders, you know, get their opinion. Because remember, we are in a software development, and within software development, you need people with brilliant ideas. You know, every idea is welcome because it is your company, you own a company. And the last I will say is, you are the person, you know, who will put your signature on every product. Just remember, you see, we are talking about a lot of products, old mail, right? We talk about old decks. We're talking about old stuff. And tomorrow, the old stuff is out. Old decks, old network is out. You said, you know what? I am a founder of that product. You know, you are a founder of Facebook. You know, the signature, you saw it before it even comes. Because who is a founder? If founders are visionaries, they see something before it even happened. You've seen it, you've tested, you play with it before the world go, wow, this is great. My God, and you sometimes you even tell it, nobody will believe you. You said, I'm a founder. Say, just forget about it. You are not. Because they will never believe you that you are a founder of such a gigantic company. a partner. So it's a privilege, honestly. It's a lot. But I'll leave it for the other panelists to take it from there.
Right. Thank you so much. Brother Oliver, do you still have anything left to add to that, please?
Yes. A company that I'll encourage people to join, a company that is a debt-free company, the company worth $5.5 billion today. And it's a privilege for you to come and be part of this journey, so that you also have that privilege also to be in the meeting with the CEO almost every week, and he comes and gives us update, and then the company will not go to the stock market. It will not go to the stock market. That is why we are partners. We are not shareholders, according to my brother Collins and Frank. They just mentioned that. Then you own a business. You own a business. You have a domain account. You have a website. You are a CEO. If you have one account, you are a CEO for 50 plus company. We can name them. We have 6 now. We are going to have our cloud AI cloud data center that is coming, which is huge. Wouldn't you want to be an honor, or take that privilege to come and put your signature on your name on the kind of a company like this? Please give me a break. A company that will start with more than 1 million plus customer. It has never happened. A revolutionary company. It has never happened. Let me leave it there.
All right. Thank you. Before we hand over to Mama Grace, Brother Collins, really quick, tell us, what does it mean now exactly being part of this? Because some people don't understand when you speak in terms of what is worth and so on. Bring it back to money. Let's call it by its name. What do we stand to get?
My goodness.
All of these things, yes.
It is massive. If you look at all the products out there, going by the products, for instance, let's look at Academy. Academy is coming to play, and it will be one of the big players in online study application. So if you look at all the online study application like Pluralsight, Udacity, Udemy, put all of them together, whatever you think about, it is 350 billion US dollars market. Just imagine Academy take only 5% of that market. That is one product, a unicorn company. Just 5% of 350 billion US dollars. What will happen to your bottom line as a founder? Wow. We are talking about 53 plus. Brother Oliver have just talked about cloud services, data center coming. Just one data center. We know a lot. We in the industry, we know how much data center worth. When a company want to come and host their data on a data center, it's not cheap. And we are building that. Remember, we will use it and company will come for it. They will come for it, because just look at Microsoft Azure. They are using it. It costs a lot of money. We are talking about AWS, Amazon Web Services. It costs a lot of money for people to host, because someone who hold your data center hold your heart. It's like your heartbeat. They can shut you down anytime if you don't pay. It's a subscription-based business. We are coming with OWS, Unpassive Web Services. It is there. It is already a done deal. Being a founder in this type of company, we are not here to sell or patronize, but we are just here to tell you the facts. It's a lot of money. We are talking about billions upon billions of US dollar. Just imagine Microsoft called you when they wanted to launch and they said, become a founder. We know. You already know what will happen. Maybe you wouldn't have said no, because we already know Microsoft, Google, name all of them. It's a lot of money. And we are talking about a company that owns the ecosystem. We control our products. We control our data center. We control our financial services. As Brother Oliver said, we're not going to stock market. What will happen? We don't want to go about figures here, but if you think about it, it's massive and it's crazy. So, Mr. Comfort, I'll leave it there.
Wow. Thank you so much, guys. If you are listening and you are not yet a member of Unpassive, you are not signed up to be a founding member, just drop a question in the chat section. And of course, we are going to attend to it right now to make sure that before we leave, somebody joins the winning team, I use this opportunity to say hello to our great leaders in the house. Andy, you're welcome. Naomi, you're welcome. Greet you all. Thank you guys all for joining. And why not remember to share and invite your loved ones, right? So nobody stays here without doing anything, guys, because we are a team and we have always functioned as a team, all of us here together. While Mama Grace takes the message back home in our original local language, you are there busy on the chat section telling what you think Unpassive would benefit you and me and any other person who joins. So Mama Grace, please, over to you. Guys, let's know on the chat section.
Okay. Ebusiafo senior Oliver akasa, Frank Swakasa, and Sana Collins. Binuanom. Sa data center no kra oboss no. Metia na bibi yeme. Wini bibi. Ya kwanya kese o. Enti se fani se ya Nyankopon yadom yakwa abonten. Na wo ka kire obi se, "Hey, Unpassive me so me ya founder wom. Ye data center no na ebia Amazon for you so. Ye data center no na ebia ye kan say Google for you so." Say na hu be ye wo. Che say wo be ma wabeti so ankasa. Enti me nua me be mu no. Unpassive akwantu ewe. Ama che say me hu nipa, me hia nkrofo, omo asebe. Baby mpa na nka me hu omo wo. Enam sa Unpassive so ama me hia wo. It is yeti a ye bie ya no me nua se wo mamu a. Me twen yo, oni pa kro de link ni ma baby a betie video na fi no bomoden na fro ni akro na bre ho because ya kwanya kese me de bia meka me ni wo kasa wo Ghana, me sa kasa wo Germany ha. Me nua no bi wo America and London. Omu guso ene ye kasa. Me nua me nko koso ne be sa de foforo abeka ho. Enti nya botre mai, Nyankopon ka mo. Mama Comfort in patch koso.
Okay, Dankeschön. I don't know. I need to learn how to say thank you in Tree.
I said go ahead.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right. Yeah. So let's move to something else. Let's touch on one of our products, right? All of us, at least, if you're a founder now, you should know about Omail. You should at least have used it or tried using it. So I just picked this sentence from is it a statement from the website? If those who are new to Unpassive, check our website www.unpassive.net.com and you will read more about our product. But this is what Unpassive says about Omail, that Omail is an AI-powered email service. It comes with multiple features that enhance the ease with which you send and receive mails and manage your contacts. And so it is a convenient and a user-friendly solution to all your email needs. So I want to know, especially from our technicians in the house, let Brother Collins go first because, or Brother Oliver will come almost at the tail end. What makes Omail like to stand out from any other email that we know out there? Because there seems to be something particular, something different. So what is it different? What makes Omail to stand out?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Comfort. Yeah, there is a lot of functionalities that are already in Omail. So if we look at Omail, Omail is already integrated. So looking at Gmail, Yahoo Mail, just those who have play with Omail, look at the interface. You know, you have calendar with the other Omail. You need to navigate to another screen to go to your calendar. You need to navigate to somewhere else to go to your event, you know. But if you look at Omail, everything is in one place. You don't need to move screen. You just have to click, you know, and you get the calendar, plan your event, move down and, you know, customize everything. And again, you have your contact. So, and then Omail is so clean because the interface, which we will not describe here, but again, it is so clean. It is one of the cleaner version of emailing system I have seen. I've used Yahoo, Gmail, Outlook. Omail is so clean. And there is other thing I would say, just one more thing that come for before Brother Oliver come in. You know, when you receive an email, say from an employee or whatever, maybe jobs or what, you know, the moment you reply to that mail builds in your contact. So if, for instance, if you want to search for Collins, you have a lot of Collins coming up. Some of them, you don't even need them. But with Omail, anything that you physically stored in your contact, that is what will return the moment you start to search for someone. to send an email. So any other thing will just like bin, the system will not recognize it because you've not physically sent them. It's only contacts that you've already set in your contact list. That is the contact that when you start to type, they will pop up and you can select from them and then send the email to whoever you are sending. That is a cleaner way because, it saves time, it saves a lot of hassle. And, looking at when you send mail and when you retrieve mail, you can recall email. Some other function, they have recall email. But it's so easy to find, to just navigate and then get what you want, do your job and leave the screen without really moving out of the screen, searching from one place to other. With other mails, you have to jump from one, looking at where is this function, how do I do this? All mail is just there in front of you for you to do whatever you want to do, all the functions in one place without moving screen.
All right. Thank you so much. I think let's hear from Brother Oliver. I have a follow-up question before I let my brother Frank come in, because I know that he is talking for both of us. So I do the questioning, he does the responding. Okay. Brother Oliver, do you want to add something to that?
Yes, mail is sophisticated, and if you look at the speed if you look at our speed, it speaks a lot of volume also. You can scrutinize your email across multiple devices. You can import your contact from your old email to your oldmail.com. Now, that the storage system is also that we have is unlimited. It's not like Google just announced that they are going to ration their storage. You can also schedule, do your schedule on your calendar, like Tim Barakoni just mentioned that, also. Then you can also text. Then the system also, our own mail is also automated, and it is also integrated with artificial intelligence. So then the security there also, nobody should be scared about that. That is all encrypted. Is well secured. Nobody can hack your email or whatever. It will be very difficult for them to do it, because again, we have that privilege that we have our AI cloud service, that everything is going to be stored in our premise. So our security is going to be tight on that. Thank you.
Wow. Yes, thank you so much, guys. Before I give over to Brother Frank, you can't go without making it this clearer for me and my dear people in the house who are not IT savvy, right? I have an issue. Collins, it's not a secret. You know, and I think Brother Vincent know that right now I'm searching for a job. You know the reason why I'm searching for this job. I just tried to apply for the job once and I can't breathe. I get dizzy when I open my email, spam, and all of those. Do you think that on passive can get rid of this for us, or are we going to meet another inundation? Because I get really frustrated. I just want, I think I don't need a job anymore because my box is filthy. Is this something we are going to meet on Omail?
Yes, that's a good question. Omail is spam free. That's one of the things. Unwanted mail will not even hit the server and even come straight to your email. So whatever you will receive is email that is directed to you. So any spam will just like clear off the system. You will never even see it in Omail. And remember, sometimes we search for unwanted site. For instance, if you look at Yahoo, sometimes you look at, one part of your screen will be displaying some of the sites you've been there, dresses and all of, you will never see it in Omail. You will never see that because it's so secured, as Brother Oliver said, spam free, and everything is so clean because first of all, remember what they are using to build it, artificial intelligence and other things that they are using is so sensitive, where most of those things will be kicked out before even hit your mailbox. So 100% it is spam free.
All right, Brother Oliver, do you want to give a kind of double assurance to that for us to be sure and let people know and finally say we can't wait for this to go live? Is that really true?
Yes. Based on what Brother Connie just said, that is true. It's spam free. First, we have firewalls. We have firewalls that are put, that are built. Anything that comes from the internet, it will not bounce. It will not come. It will not get into our environment. Remember that we also have our cloud system AI also. That's a very beautiful thing that our CEO has done. That we have our own AI. That we have control over everything. So our emails, our own mail.ai is going to be is sophisticated, classic, and well secured. All those spam mail that you have, I don't even think we even need the spam section on our omail.ai, because there's no need for that. Because you will not see any of those spam mail. Like you just mentioned that you open your email, you are in fact you are crazy, because in fact you are uncomfortable because you just see all those spam mail. Same with me. I have about 1,000.
Yes.
Delete and I delete and delete, but the following day they're still there. We will not see such things because they're going to be firewalls. It's going to be well secured, so the firewalls will block you before you even get into our environment. So we should be happy that we have a CEO that is smart, that is putting things in place, and our own mail is going to sell. Let me assure you
Yes.
guys, our own mail is going to be one of the hot cake around.
All right, thank you so much. So, Brother Frank, you don't need to tell me, because I know that you have tested OMail. What is your experience as a layman? Is it easy? Is it an easy flow as they claim? What difficulties or how easy is it so far? The one we have and how you have tested it. What's your experience?
Sister Comfort, thank you once again. I know my brothers from the IT have said it all. I'm coming from a layman's side. I'm not a tech savvy, so I tell my people, look, this is user friendly. You don't need to be an IT expert. You don't need any knowledge in that. You can easily go about it. Go in, write your email, whatever you want to do there. Everything is on your screen, straight up. You don't need to go anywhere to get anything. It is user friendly. Unlimited access. Look, there's no limit for you. Unlike other emails, there's a limit. As a businessman or as an individual. This one, there's no limit. An individual or business is everything about unpassive is unlimited. That is one thing you should know. Unlimited. And what does that tell you? Not even the sky, beyond the sky. So basically, it is convenient, like I said, unlimited storage. You don't really need more direction or dynamics to get into it. Of course, there's going to be a tutorial for new people, but like I said, a layman like me and you, it's easy for us to use. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much. There are going to be tutorials. There are already tutorials going on every weekend. Like last Saturday, we were on OMail. So you check our videos at the back office and make sure you learn. Not only on our platform, many other platforms do these trainings and so on, because they want to keep everybody comfortable. So let's enjoy the ride. So, Mama Grace, I don't want to say I've overloaded you, because I know you are capable of taking the most important thing home right now. So carry on, guys.
Okay, ebusuafo send yegusu ayeka no. Sister Comfort me that was biom. O me na asem a mo ka no, enya asem kutuwa o. Wonim, send ya wunya email a ebi a hotmail me bie me mu na enwura nko a bola nko a de wunhia kora na nenamu. Ye de na nye sa na tie. Ye de no ye secure to a sense me hu se de me ka no se me ka obrofo mo se me ka otwi mu. Me de bia na me consent. Ebusuafo eye o mail a chese storage almost storage I can say baby a wo be save wo niama eye chese eye unstoppable. What you say eye unstoppable. IT for na can bebre. Said the Oliver kan ya comfort abawo me so no. Minua ye de no chese unhu e na ye easy eye chese eye for cross obe use ana easy no say sa na me oza me kan. Eye chese akwanya na wo hu a wo de be use no enye den. Say nye bi so obi wonu ma say wuko bie omela ti say gmail ombeka say eye we adwuma na say we na niam basa bi fa we pim ha fa we si ha ye de na ntisa eye che say akonya ne so minua iti wo hwa mia koso na bra wo men ko be say ye ne maso bebu ye de ba ye san bia be wo so bio iti Sister Comfort me da say so ma me say akonya we I'm done.
All right. Thank you so much, sis. I like the way you do it. You are very professional, because you take it really straight to the point. You don't keep us waiting, and it's just so good. Thank you so much. And guys, let us know on the comment section. If you're an IT guru, let us know more about unpassive, secure, about OMail and so on. If you are a layman like myself and my brother Frank, tell us your experience. People are reading your comments and they get a lot from that. So please, why not share and support the channel by subscribing if you find it interesting what we are doing here. So that said, guys, let's move to something else. It's still about mail because a few people are still fidgeting around with stuff, and I hope that this really helps a lot, right? Who is eligible to use mail? Is it for individuals? Is it for businesses? Or is it for students and so on? So, Brother Collins, why don't you go for that one, please?
Yeah, so mail is for everybody. It's for businesses, students, normal people like me, So it's just for everybody, So, and as Brother Frank said, it's unlimited. You don't need to worry about anything you want to do. It is so clean, and so easy to use. And I believe a lot of business will come for it.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at what they are going through with other mailing systems, sometimes they jump from Yahoo, from Outlook to, Gmail and all of those things. A lot of business will come for mail. Remember, we don't, not only mail is a product, we have lots of products. And when they come for one, they will come for everything. And mail will be the hottest of the hottest emailing system that we will ever see, maybe now. And I don't know we'll see anything like this again.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Brother Collins. Meanwhile, we know that people are so. Let me read first from our our leader in the house, John Barilla, says, "I'm using it as a founder tester. It's great. Thank you for the contribution, bro." So that said, Brother Oliver, if Collins says, mail is for everybody, right? And people are using it like our brother John is just testifying that it's great and everything. Why can't people use it like to sign up accounts on passive? Because we think that it's not yet being done. Why is it not that why is it that we cannot use mail to sign up or to change our emails right now as we speak to mail?
Simple. Now we are testing. It's not yet to the public. Now we go to our O founder to have access to our mail. It's not yet out to the public. We are still testing. Remember, when you go to your Gmail, it's out there. Mail. Yahoo. What AOL. They're all out there. We that is why we say we the founders we have that privilege. We have that privilege that now we are testing. We are fulfill it before it goes out there. So once it is live, that is out there live. Now you can use it to create another account. You can use it to do what you want to do out there. But now it's only for we the founders, we the eye number 2 according to the CEO. That we are the eye number 2, the second eye to see it. The first eye is our tech guys in Hyderabad. Now we are the number 2 people to see it, blow it, better test it. So now you can't have it out there because we are still testing it. Once it's done, then okay, everybody can get it.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. And guys, whoever is watching us, whatever information we are giving here is just what is consumable in public. So the rest of the information we keep for business, for founders only. And so whatever thing we're giving you here is just the tip of the iceberg. We don't sugarcoat, we present on passive just exactly as it is. So if it's making sense and you are not yet a founding member, just drop a comment, ask a question, say something, let's know you are here and you need help, you would like to sign in. So somebody just said, hello, Africa. So tell us where you are joining from. Just drop on the comment section where you are calling from if you would like us to give you a shout out so that we'll put it on the screen to say hi. This is family and we recognize everybody in the house. So Brother Frank, so you are here to testify that what our brothers are saying is not them saying it because it's defining easy because they are technicians already. So do you want to add anything at all to what they have said from your own perspective, please?
Thank you once again. They've said it all, but just a little to add to it. Your question was why can't founders use it to create a new account? Like they said, it is now available to only founders. And before you can access it, remember you have to go to your back office to be able to do it. So if you use it to create an account, how are you going to access the access code? in order to get in. So basically, that is all it. We are now beta testing, and it's basically linked to your account right now. So when it goes out, then we can use it. I remember when I was testing it, I sent emails to some of my colleagues. I'm in school right now as I speak with you. And they were asking, what is this? And I said, well, that is our new mailing system, coming up. And they were really fascinated. They really wanted to know more. I said, okay, just come, be a founder, and you get to test it before it even comes out. So people are waiting. They can't wait. To be honest with you, there are people who don't know, but when they hear, they will come. So I'm a testimony to it. It is nice, it is good, and lovely, and just very friendly. User friendly. So everybody can access it. It is.
Thank you. Thank you so much, bro. Hello, Mama Gifty in the house. Welcome. Thanks for joining. And everybody, we greet you once again, whoever is just joining on now. So go ahead and say where you're joining in from, especially if you'd like us to give you a shout out, type where you're calling in from. So we put it here for everyone to see. So thanks. Mama Grace, have you got anything to take home from what our brothers have said, please?
And the crap, Miniaba, Messanda was Sibium. When them send ye bra Frank can't say Siano. O men, and yes, say you, ye bibia. Na nam say yan fan kwa bontinity, ye see, or the air am acquired to us say yan founders na, je woman, and ye bet me a try. Me say, my send email to me baba kwa council. Ewo, ye can't say, o menu to another ome, bibia ye crojim, mensa kaye, answer back, bibia ye kama. It is any anuano cano, and young crobi nearbo. Minia, so wahana with ye. Ubemwa, Ubem said ye cano, and any money in us ho, and ya fen ye, near the Adibaba qua bonteno, and no one some near Cassisiano. It meant twin one as minia bra. Ye twin, Yamin shira sister comfort, coso, my and am I ready among. So go ahead, please. Thank you, sister.
Thanks, sis. Thank you so much. So once again, Brother Collins, one of the features of OMail is that it gives you unlimited storage space. I was just crying foul about the inundation of my mailbox like any other persons with this junk stuff. I thought that this was because there's so much space. So what is the difference? Is it that they have some other quantity of space that the other mails do not have, or what does that mean? Let our people know, please.
Yeah. Thank you, Star Comfort, once again. Yeah. So we're talking about unlimited storage. They say when our CEO always said they will do something, they mean it. And the truth is, OnPassive want to create a difference. Because if you look at it, if you don't give all this functionality, what will be the difference between OnPassive and other mailing system? What we are doing? Because remember, all the products we are doing, they're already out there. It's not new to the market. Mail, emails, a lot of OL is there, but what is the difference? Why will people leave their mail? You've used your Yahoo or Gmail or maybe Outlook for so long. What is the convincing factor that can pull you into OMail? It is the storage, unlimited storage, cleaner system, cleaner database. Everything is built from scratch, driven by AI, automated, all the framework together, because remember, as you said, they are not building OMail just for normal user. They are looking on the business side of it. Businesses will come. Remember, they want to get their job done. They are not coming because they want to get something, but they just want to say, okay, this is in front of me. I can do this, ABC, and go away. I don't want to waste too much time. Time is money, especially when it comes to business. Time is money. As our CEO said, the amount of time people waste navigating application, and the time compared to the time they will do their job, it's a lot of time they are wasting. You can take 30 minutes only to navigate application, and before you get your job done, you've already wasted a lot of time. So OnPassive is coming, bringing a cleaner way, a more easier way for you to navigate. So storage is one of the things that is imperative, because without that storage facility, all the system will be slow. You take time to delete everything. Where are you going to store this? But the more you have volume, the size of your or how many gigabytes, the easier you can navigate and the easier you can move data across. And this is one of the beauties. So storage, we said we have unlimited, and we are living in a modern technology with unlimited. Mr. I said, I want to give everything unlimited, and storage is one of the key.
Wow. So, Brother Oliver.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to add more to unlimited storage space? I'm getting it, and I'm just taking a sigh of relief because I know what that's going to mean.
Yes. Storage is very, very important when it comes to emails and the rest. Because data people look like you just said about the spams that they do come. Google saw that they are going to make a lot of money. That's why they went out now and they said that, okay, people, you must not use up to 1 gig or whatever. I don't know, but they've limited the storage. Now, if you exceed that storage limit, now you have to start paying. Look, Apple, they do the same thing. Apple, they'll say, okay, they'll give you limited storage space. Then they say you pay 0.50 cent for a month for this amount of gigabyte or gigabyte. But with us, it's unlimited. So, and the speed that we have with our own mail, everybody want to come to us because now they are making things now. This other provider, they are making things now easier for us, and our cost also. Like the CEO said 2 or 3 weeks ago, that Google has charged him more than what he has been paying before, and the limit and the storage system also has been limited. Now we are coming in now. We are coming in now. Everybody will move. Once you see our speed, you see our storage is unlimited. Nobody want to go back to Yahoo Mail or to Google or whatever, MSN, all the stuff. They don't want to go there because they know. Then come again. I'll still talk about the security. We are safe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brother Frank, let's hear from your own perspective, please.
Thank you once again. Yes, I know, and it's a recommendation that you have about 5,000, in your mailbox at a time or something like that. But OnPassive is unlimited. You don't need that cap. There's nothing like that. So there is no limit with OnPassive. That is what I want to add to it. Thank you.
All right. Okay, thank you. So, Mama Grace, take it home, please.
For no, yeah, me ni animal boboso no. Who say baby wa come back say buy one get one free. OnPassive there. Buy one you get all free. And na baby a ye di ye niema gu no so. Che say me hu eno twi ni din ye den. Che say bra Frank, dan na ka ya katwi. Say unlimited ana meboa. Say unlimited no esu ni awie ye ana meboa. Aha. Eti bi nuanom say wo hwe me a. Ya niema na wo mu ya kase ya boboso a bibi be ye wo wan ha na bi wonto menda. Iti me pa chobra. Kakra meka afa so no ye de bi ba ka ho. Aka kakra bi ni awie. Iti mama nko wa me se munum suo ye ba. Sister Comfort na Michelle.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, sis. I think, Brother Oliver, you will come last. This time around, I'm putting Brother Frank on the spotlight to answer a security question. So, Brother Frank, from your own layman perspective, what do you understand when they talk about the security, layers of security that OnPassive has in general, and then OMail and so on? What do you think, and how do you feel about that? What would you tell people in your own words when you're selling OMail to others?
Yes, from a layman's perspective, I know we all use mailing system. Look, there are many times that people's emails are hacked. They just hack into it. What I do know that with OnPassive OMail system, you cannot. We are secured. The IT people come in, they talk about AI, automation. It is secure. You can never find this anywhere. That's the difference between OMail, Gmail, and the rest. So in my layman's perspective, that is it. Everybody is secure with OMail. Thank you.
All right. We don't want to hear that name hack, do we? So I think everybody feels excited when you say I can't be hacked, I feel safe, and so on. Safety online these days is even more needed than physical safety, I think so. So, Brother Collins.
Yeah, it's the comfort. Thank you. Yes. So, if we look at the way the data are stored, they are all encrypted. So we just have like end-to-end encryption. So it is easy for you to even penetrate. Remember when you go, So when you type in, right, you type in your normal language. So like in English or in German, but when the information is going through APIs, it's a different language, which you cannot even break it. And that's why we said it is an encrypted language. So by the time it hit the database server, it's all different thing. So if they give you that same thing you've written, they said, this is what you've wrote, you will not even believe it. You say, no, maybe it's Japanese or it's something, because that is how you save certain things. You hide it from hackers. You must encrypt it from end to end. And that's one of the biggest things when it comes to security. If you don't encrypt it, someone can penetrate and just grab that information. And I think Brother Oliver will talk more because he's a security guy and he knows more about this. But everything must be encrypted.
Okay, thank you. I kept him to come from the bottom so that he does everything, just like polishes up everything. So, Brother Oliver, over to you. Tell us. Collins is like, you read my mind. I was going to hold you to say, tell us all of these encryption things, and you just went straight to decode it. So, thank you so much for reading my mind and doing just that. Brother Oliver, over to you, please.
Okay, we have to understand that anything that comes from the internet is not secured. Anything, be what. As a security person, we don't trust anything that comes from the internet. So it has before it comes to your site. As I say, we have those firewalls that is the first defense. That's the first defense. We have those firewall, the statics and the dynamics firewall that it will hit. Then now, before it even gets to you, like Brakoni just said, that is encrypted. Encryption means that it is secured. The data that flows is like a pipe. It's like a pipe that goes through, virtual VPN, go through that virtual pipe. It is secure that nobody. And then now that we have a storage of in our AI cloud service that is going to be encrypted also at rest, so it's secure. When your data reside there, it's secured. So nobody can even hack it, because I don't want to go really with the technical terms, but I just want us to understand that our uh, our email, our omail.ai is going to be secured. There's no way that anybody can hack. If you even suspect anything, change your password. If you suspect anything, I for one, I change my password every 3 months. Every 3 months I change my password. Mix it with characters, mix it with numbers and letters, mix it that only you can get it. So you will never have anything like hackers to even penetrate, because one, where our data is reside, or at the home that our data they are going to store our data is secured. Then coming again, the transmission of the data, the movement of the data from your end to the recipient end is also secured. So you are fine. We should not be scared about anything. Where we are with our own mail, we are good.
Okay, Brother Oliver, I think you will be here for quite a few minutes. Or
Okay.
Sister Grace, do you want to take this home first before I ask the next question? Because this is important, and I think that we really our people need to know.
Mepacho mate ebusuafo said the omo kan yen data center no ye si ye hye wo ewiem ena bibi wo soro a wontimi mfa won senka say manfo ya say me am no ka say na no me me email am yusu me sene niema bi e ma me akasa me bank kra no a blocking niema bi nkasa nkofo na yo mu di nsemone no ko mu bem ye de na ntisa even potam na o deliver email no e ko sa o mail hono mo no e ko bia brother Frank hono wo bon say because ya ye no ade a ya bo ho ban to a sense obi to me penetrate obi to me wramu sa keke and I mean you an kan no say obi mpo ye na abi so be wramu a wo se sound password wo password na che say asa bibia be kai wa obetimi di wramu no anytime they have to miss wo di bibia hyehyem keke ye de no sa de ne de bi ni homo na mo say in case of say bibi sa akoba because of waka say internet so de no ni na anya secure but ye de 100% che say fape mankasa itimi dofo so wo ha aka bibi kakra bi ni awie nti yeda wase sister comfort koso na
Thank you. Thank you. Next time when we come here, I'll be saying thank you in tree. So that So yeah, thank you so much. And something just came to mind. I think Brother Frank was here in a double capacity. He represents the layman, those of us who are not IT savvy. And equally, he is here to bear witness to the Ghanaian community that the information, the message that Sister Grace is taking home is just exactly what our brothers are saying here. What a great team you all are making. And I'm so happy. Brother Oliver, stay there. I was going to ask you a question, and you already mentioned it, so I want you to throw more light. Is there any particular product that provides for the encryption, the protection of our message across the board? I know you said something, you mentioned VPN. Can you throw more light on that, please?
Virtual. Virtual is another name for VPN. You know, we have a private distinct network. So virtual is that product that is going to sell. It will sell the hell. We are going to sell the hell out of it. Why? Because now everybody works from home. Oh no, let me not say everybody. At least most of the companies that I know, they work from home. You know, shops now also they do delivering. You know, so and people use their credit cards, their bank cards to make payments. So it has to be secured. It has to be secured. So virtual is there now, which is the VPN, which is with that secured. Like now in my house and my job, my system now in my house, my company don't trust my home network, so they have to secure it by using VPN or virtual. So a lot of companies are going to buy it. A lot of stores are going to buy it. A lot of shops are going to buy it. Grocery store, they're going to buy it, because I will not go to a store to. I will call to order something, pizza, that they should come and deliver into my house. Then they'll ask for my bank information. I give them, then I'll give them my bank information. That is that I'm not sure about that their site is good. So our own virtual now is there to provide that security, that secure transmission of those data and the information that is moving around. So our own virtual is that product that companies will buy, shops will buy, everybody's going to buy. We are going to use it also. I also have it now on my machine, that I'm using. So it's a product that is going to be unlimited. If you look at the features that we have with virtual and with the normal other providers that are now in the market, there's no match on that. There's just no match on it. Then it's built from scratch with AI. AI has its own security, that is added on top of our own virtual. So you know what that means. Double security, double layer of security. Then before it comes again into our AI cloud service, again another security. So everything about our products, look from end to end, back to front, and wherever is secured. And that is a good guarantee for our for that we are going to have from our customers. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. If Mama Grace, if you can be patient, I'm going to take the load a bit off your shoulder by you sharing the next task with my brother Frank. So brother Frank, you not change into your Twi tongue, because next time you are speaking in Twi when I will give you room to speak. So
Okay.
yes, so now brother Collins, the need for people to regularly change their passwords or to create strong passwords cannot be overemphasized. What advice do you have to give for people when it comes to changing of password, creating of password and stuff? Brother Oliver, you surely come in after that.
Yeah, as Brother Oliver have already said, changing password is one of the most important thing that you need, because remember, if someone get hold of your password, you're not that type of person who always go and change password, and someone get hold of your password, the person can access all your data. Some people store information on their phone, and some people store it on maybe their laptop or whatever you want to store it. But remember, if they get hold and you don't have that habit of changing, and I get hold of your laptop, of your password, or whatever your username and your password, what will happen? I will just get, immediately I can just access all your information without you even notice. Change what I want to change, get out of there, and then just abandon it. So as you said, Bra Oliver, it is always really good. Even now, some of the system ask for strong password. First you can just go and enter anything, but now if you look at the way technology is going, because of the way, the intelligence and human behavior, people think about getting people want to get access of people's information. That is why most of the site now, they are asking for strong password. First time you can just go and put 11223. They'll tell you, no, it's not strong. They'll ask you for something, a mixture of special character, numbers, you know, uppercase, and all of those things, not less than 8 character, and all of those things. It's just for extra protection. You know, they are just trying to protect you because the bad guys are out there. Remember, the more they develop technology, there are people who are going behind trying to break into that system, because that is their job, to go and break and steal people's information. And that's why most sites are asking for, you know, very strong password, which is great. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. So, Brother Oliver, earlier on you mentioned that you do change your password about every 3 months. For example, if my password is comfort 123 plus, because it's a mixture of words, letters, numbers, upper, lower case, and stuff and symbols. So, what portion of the password do I change, or do I need to change the whole password and create another word and all of those signs? How does the change of password work? The easiest and most convenient way for people to manage.
Yes, you can use the same password and just add either a dot or a character in between. But my advice, I would advise just change the whole password. Just change everything. You know, change everything. You know, and make sure you have a new one that is there. And I'll also recommend that people should have characters, more than 10 characters. Your password should be more than 10 characters. Mix them with letters, mix them with numbers, mix them with letters, characters, numbers, you know, so that
Right.
somebody will not be not somebody cannot even imagine what password you have, you know. Because when you talk about securing your emails or securing anything, your bank account, it's your password. It's your password. This passphrase. You need to have I always recommend minimum of 10 and
Right.
maximum of even 25 if you can remember them. If you cannot remember them, take 10. 10 is okay. You know, but make sure you mix them, you know, because those bad guys, they are smart.
Yeah.
They are very smart. They can take they okay, comfort you know, your first name and your last name, they know that okay, you can mix this and mix, they will be trying and they can get it, you know. So my advice is that mix them with numbers, so that even if they want to get you, like Oliver Fonte, they want to say Oliver O4 Bab, they will not get me, because you know, mix them with numbers, mix them with those characters, and make sure that they should be strong. And then every 3 months I always change mine. As a security person, that is one of the policies in most of the companies. Change of password every 90 days. So I maintain that also. Every 90 days I change my passwords, you know, because my daughter can take it, whoever can, you know, my brother, my sister, they can stump into it somewhere. At times when I'm trying those passwords, maybe I've written them down, I forgot to wipe it out, you know, and somebody
Right.
can come see it and try it. So every 90 days, keep it to be a habit, especially now that we are going to have our wallet. Now that we are going to have our wallet, and to move the movement of money from our wallet to our bank account, make sure that every 90 days, I would recommend it. Every 90 days, change your password, you know, especially that, even the one for you to log in into your machine every 90 days, and it should be minimum of 10 characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. I would like our people back home to hear what you have said first. Sister Grace, you go first, and then Brother Frank, after which I'm going to ask another important security question. Yeah.
Inye me bia na ma wiega. Ko na akasi wo kan gbe na inye me nu e ke ba ya twemi. No na me wi ofen ji o mele o mele no ba ya me. Aka AI na ke twoni ke ni bi ye wo emele e ye ni bi agbo ni bi, it's like aka ni bi agbo wa ni second le ho ka o ba ya o memie bo modern no chake ni ne every 3 months 12 weeks, every 12 weeks bo modern ko no chake o password ni ka fe le tomo e komi alo enu alo edwe fe mo le tomo epa alo ni ne hu ko ba no ba kai keke ma ka hwesi koni ebo ho ewo modern koni naka agbene wona o wallet mbame woka wallet baba me sika ho baba me onyem me nye han nya dwoma ba he koni nye fele fefo ni wo fen wo ya wo he nya no wo fa no ba nyo ka lokofi afita wo fa na bi mo ya twi mi ona kan chake mbe wo mi profile. Mr. Comfort, you are done. Thank you.
Oh, okay, Brother Frank.
Mama Grace, me that say, me nuanom Ghanafoɔ a motie me, say o mail ho asɛm na yɛkan. Na sɛ woyɛ founder, adeɛ ɛbɔ ho ban, ɛbɔ biribiara ho ban, ɛne o password into a wode call email and wode call back office. Nti ɛwo hia paa sɛ wobɛbɔ ho ban. Yɛn mpanyinfoɔ, IT-foɔ no aka, yɛse anyɛ hwee koraa no bosome mmiɛnsa biara ɛwɔ sɛ wosesa wo password no. Na sɛ wobɔ a what the numbers, any characters, any symbols in your back home. And if you cry the characters number born embro mako 10. Say embro 10 crumpa with the money into 10. And obey secure. Now embo 1, 2, 3. Ebi a wudi flow comfort number comfort 1, 2, 3. There be encrophone abone phone umbit me room. No munye room one. Maybe you pass and prepare say a wallet by wallet woni esika and yebinya. Sika no ebe call wallet him and so obi nya access to password and we email na we proud enti ehho enkomo na ye di no se wonya founder so na afei na wodwen so be founder e koma obamu a we email make sure so password no anya hwe kra bo so miensa bia obesam bebo ho ban and ho nkomo na ebo. Mr. Comfort, over to you.
Okay, may that say Brother Frank and Sister Grace. Thank you so much. So I made it this time around. So Brother Oliver, I'm giving this just to you, and so you say everything that we need to know. You know, my worry here, especially for people from back home, by back home here I mean countries that do not have enough access, or they're not so frequent with the internet and stuff like that, and they would need like the cyber cafes to go and check their stuff and so on. The other day during our Founders Only webinar, Brother Oliver, you talked about the importance of logging out each time you log into your account. What is that all about, and why should we take that seriously?
This is very, very important. Not only when you go to cyber cafe, but when you use any other person's device that is not your device, even if it's your device, when you log in, log out. It's very important. You can go to a cyber cafe and you go there, you go and log in, do whatever thing you want to do, and you forget to sign out. That person comes there, the bad guys, when they comes there, you know, when they comes there, they will log it into your email. They will grab all information. They can grab all the information that are in your email, and that is on your machine also, because they have a software that they can use. You know, any of your contact, they will have they will have all the information about your contact, and they will start attacking those people in your contact. So it's very, very important. Log out when you are using any device, even your cell phone, your desktop, your iPad, your tablet, whatever that you use anywhere. Log out. We had that problem that the other guy said. I think it's one lady that she logs in and the other person cannot log in. The OTP keeps coming back to her because she didn't log out. If she would have logged out, that other person that signed in would have gotten that OTP, the one-time password. So please always log out. Get that habit. Or when you sign in, you sign out. When you finish, sign out also. Because there's one thing in security: trust. Do not trust anybody, even whoever, your mom, your dad. When it comes to security, I don't trust anybody. I don't trust anybody when it comes to security with my device. So it should be a habit to all of us. Again, now that we are founders and those who want to be founders, your wallet, your device, those who access their wallet or their whatever, their own founder page using their phone or their tablet or their desktop, please, it should be a habit to sign out, because your wallet is going to be I don't know how I can emphasize on this. Your wallet is and your tablet, whatever device that you use to access your wallet, should be your handbag, your ID card. You want to go to bed, put it under your pillow and sleep. And make sure you sign out all the time on that If you forget to sign that email, but make sure your machine, that machine that you're using, you've signed out. I will not stress that at that much, but sign out. And if it's that you were in, you sign in, and you forget to sign out, please just change that password. Change the password immediately, because you don't know who've seen that password or who has got into your machine. Change the password. Thank you.
Wow, this is very important. Thank you so much, Oliver. And at the same time, so scary to imagine that someone can just invade your stuff like that, and it's going to be crazy. I don't know whether we should do like on Facebook, remind ourselves by typing hashtag remember to log out or something. Write it, or just write a hashtag and put whether on your desk or the places you use a lot or on your laptop. Remember to log out. I think that's the way to go, because it's really scary. What if they access not only your email, your wallet, anything, any of the things that you're using? It's dangerous. We all know, and the need cannot be
Sister Comfort,
overemphasized.
let me also
Yes,
say something here. I know they are coming with facial recognition.
yep.
One of my friend here, the brother was sleeping, and he had the facial recognition. The junior sister went and took his iPad and went and put it on his face. Yes, and he opens it. Yes. So so we should be very, very careful. We should be very, because our kids are also smart.
Yeah.
After she has tried with the fingerprint, took the brother's thumb and was trying, then finally got that is the facial. So we should be very, very careful with all these things that are coming up. So your password, I will not stress it again. Your password, and when you write your password somewhere, please take that paper and flush it. Flush it. That nobody should die, because your password is your key, is your life. Is your life, the damages that it can cause. Because when these hackers then get when they get your password, they will get access to everybody that is on your contact, and they start firing those people also to hack them. So we should be very careful. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, brother Oliver. That's really important, and yeah, I appreciate the fact. I know that the child was just being mischievous. I don't know what she wanted, and so on. But there's a case that came out in the news a couple of weeks ago. A lady collapsed in her house, and the son quickly. It was just a less than 10-year-old boy or so. Took her thumb, and just hovered it over the phone, and then got the phone open and called the police. That was also brilliant, which we need to clap for this child. But otherwise, they can also use it to access our stuff and do their own business. So thank you. Thanks so much. I think this is very useful information, and you get compliment from our own best in the house. Andy says, great information and thanks. I want also to use this opportunity to acknowledge the presence of Kathy Knight. She is always here all the time to support us. Thank you guys all for joining, and let's share this information. Remind our team members to remind their team members and their team members to go through this information and come back, because we keep reminding people when we launch, people will go for business. These our leaders will not be here to talk to us. They will not be here every Saturday and Sunday to talk to us. Let's do our best so that tomorrow anybody who's left behind chose to be left behind, not that we did not try to help. That said, if you have 1 minute, can we just quickly brush over this, because this is the time is approaching, and the only thing that lies in my heart is just about to start happening the moment we launch. Brother Frank, straight to the point about Mr. Ash Mufare's heart. What are you as an individual planning? How are you planning to impact your community? What good thing are you planning to do to change the lives of people in your community when it comes to the humanitarian aspect of Unpassive?
Thank you, Sister Comfort. I must say that I came to an Unpassive with a different mindset, but now I am transformed.
Yes.
I used to be self-centered. There were times that when I walk by and see people in need, I just walk by. Now I don't. And I know very soon. And even if I don't have anything, I just walk them and say, it's going to be okay, because Unpassive is on its way. I don't think about myself anymore. That mindset, I don't have it anymore. So now it's about us, the people out there, because I know I am secured. My family is secured. What about the other people? The impartation, what I'm going to do. That's so many that I have on my table. and I know we all do. I intend to, if for nothing at all, in my small village where I came from, where I grew up from, to build a school from kindergarten to a senior high for just my people. There's so many things that I have to plan, but that is one of the major ones that I have. It's on my heart, and I hope it's going to be flourishing. Thank you.
Thank you, bro. The sweet thing is how we are going to partner to build that school to wherever it's going to take us to. Thank you so much. So, Brother Collins, please.
Yes,
Tell us,
comfort.
what are you planning?
Yeah, it's just so many things, like what Brother Frank have just said, thinking there's just a lot like where I grew up, in Cameroon, we had this flood and all these things happening. And I've been discussing with a lot of people, even Brother Oliver, I've told Brother Oliver this. It's just to see how to improve on the drainage system. The drainage system, because I remember when I was even a kid, water almost took me away, So I'm just thinking like this is what you can do, to impact people's life. Because if you give them a better drainage system, you've changed their life, their business can go, and there's just a lot. I'm just thinking, think about children who are just going to school. Some of them have not even eat. Maybe they get up in the morning, go to farm, come back, and then go to school in the afternoon. In the morning, they've got up 5 o'clock, go to the farm or help their mom carry things, go to the market, come back, go to school. These children, sometimes they go, empty stomach, and they have to compete with children who've already eaten well. How can they study? And I sat back and said, these children, they are not dull. Yeah, they are not like they don't have anything. But because they are so tired and there's nothing in their stomach, what will happen? The teacher will be beating them. Oh, you stupid child, you cannot study. But they don't know the circumstances they are coming from. So most of those children, that is where my attention is going. Will go. Most of my money I'll get is just to see how I can change the life of those children to have equal opportunity like others.
Yes, thank you. Before I hand over to the microphone to Brother Oliver, please kindly type on this comment section. There is nobody, as we are here now, that is not thinking to do a thing to someone, even if it's your enemy. Type on this comment section, what do you intend to do to change the lives of people around you? There's surely definitely something in your mind. Some people are still wondering, especially those who have joined, they don't yet know everything about Unpassive. But this opens their mind, say, I think there's more to it than what I think or what I saw before coming. So let's share what we are planning to do. People will definitely borrow your ideas, and that's how the ripple effect will go on and on and on. So, Brother Oliver, please.
Yeah, I have a lot. I have a lot in mind. I hope the money will come also that we'll be able to. I know how all blessed there also, but yeah, back in my village, I'm planning to do bowl water. My people don't have bowl water; they don't have clean water, so I'm planning to spread around 10 bowl waters in my village, and also the healthcare, the health center. Trying to see what I can do to equip it with good labs and and medical equipment, then maybe medications, and then hospital beds, dialysis machines. Those are the first things that the first 3 years I'm planning to do. Then also schools. At least all of us know. So some of us that we are from back home, we know what is going on with the displaced of kids. Make sure those that will be displaced to other locations, pay their school. Give them their uniforms and all. For them to go to school in a comfortable environment also. Then I'm here in Baltimore. The homeless people here in Baltimore, downtown Baltimore, and the veterans. I would say, well, Thanksgiving Day, give them food. Christmas Day, New Year Day, give them gift cards for them to go do some shopping. So I will, no matter what I want to do, this is my base. The US is my base, and Baltimore is my base. I have to make sure that I take care of my own people also. Yeah, but Baltimore is like my village here in the United States. So I'll take care of the veterans and the homeless people. Yeah.
This is so sweet, and this is something, how God did it, I can't explain, that Ash has implanted into everybody's heart. Because if you want to unmute and give people room to share their testimonies, you are amazed at everything that every other individual says. So I think we are capable of doing what our hearts are telling us to do, because of course we are going to be equipped and empowered, time and money. So I'm sure we're up to the task. Brother Frank, I really need your help here again. I don't want to overload my sister when you are sitting here. So you will go back to what Brother Oliver said about the importance of logging out. We almost forgot about that. Meanwhile, it was meant for homeland. Go back to that. And then Sister Grace, you will let our people know that, especially those who are just joining, that the moment you sign in, it is a done deal. Your everything, your problems are done and dusted, and it's all about community. Give them that idea of how you can help people, because there's going to be the opportunity. Brother Frank, go first, please. Tell people what Brother Oliver said about the importance of logging out when you log in to do your business online. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Comfort. Abushia for minianum Ghana for Mutimi. Say yet, yes, but minion maka. Yes, I did here pa and say, Ube potato password. Now, what they log into your email and no back office. No. Say, you need say if ye make Ghana and I'm most African. So, no be an war phone and now what tablet. I'll bet me a issue in the fee into go crown poko internet cafe. No, I could be in email or Paco one. Yeah, patches say machine bia be so and they log into your email and back office patch we are log out. A here simple so one log out wa and if a phone we bit me room I call email or be you so contact me now or start contact room or best say with ma so sika wallet ya can was say be isika obi you sika nyina nti ya say impo one cell phone and our tablet na we use we are log out. Baby, I'll be making sure say near baby or be log out. A young here simple idea here, Sebi, and no bank account. Obimpo ka say idea saying I would have grown part and cardia use me because a young here simple. And he make my Mama Grace now what was it will be as.
Okay, me that's a brother Frank. Ebusuafo se na ye nua be ma ne ka no. Me mpo de me phone no. Me de be support any seminar because enye sa so amekoda me de powder be ye manim. Nti wo ba fa manim na emfa. Me nuanom won on passive adwuma se wo ba mu a once a wate ye nka wo be ba mu asefam da no. Wo de ne de wawie wo. Na me busa wo se me ameti hoi. Me a founder a teacher said me me problem na sa who tell ni ho biom na dia me pese me yama me nuanom enye Ghana nko a enye Cameroon enye Nigeria na mo Germany kroma ewo embi mo susu hiamwa wo behu na obi da abonten enye se bibia o sika odi betua danka sa nkrofo na me dia makoma so ade ne se meboa bebi a mefi bebi a kro ametim ansa na me dia ko Ghana because sa kro we ena nyakopon ye amadom a misu mbenya aksa akwanya wo because of emwa mitu kwan a sebe abrofo a me ne omu hia ye ehira menti sese mbi mbebre ho no ma mi hu omu biom na mesa de sa asem kro ya asoso akọ Ghana eye mi papa krom hospital ni ho mi kai se mi ko mi papa mu krom obi ko wo kwan so enye nyame aka akra ne kra firi mu eti makoma so ade ne se ndu so metimi afri Germany ha akọ Ghana enya akra o nemo enkura na se a omuhia mowa enkwala omusua de a na omode da fom a omunyi bibi ompo ombetena se a omde betro ensuo to a na ogbonza apata bi na omhye ase san krofo nti mani age se maba on passive mu a menso so metumi ehira amanfo menu ano meda mo ase se mo hwe yenya se ya no ya to nti mesa de ama sister comfort na oni yakọ ewie no de o no obesa de ama mo sister comfort nyame enhira. Please go ahead. Thank you.
May I say, Mama Grace and Brother Frank. Thank you so much. Guys, I just want to use this opportunity to thank you all, especially those who sat in with us here. You've been a great support because we could not be talking to ourselves. Thank you for joining. And I think that you spent this time here for us because we know what we are after. Let's go ahead and share this, encourage our people to join. Let's keep these videos, take note of them, because if they don't watch them today, they will come back tomorrow and watch when we are gone for business. Yeah, I do promise. There are people who are just like, I don't care, but at some point, they will definitely want to care when we are not here. Tell them that they should check on this video and the other one and the other one and the other one. Our leaders are doing a great job all over the place. So let's do our job, share the video. And if you like what we're doing, why not support us by subscribing to this channel? Meanwhile, you'll find this video on the YouTube channel of our sister Grace. I'm going to pin it on the comment section immediately we're done, so that we share and make sure we educate our people and get this going. Unpassive is nothing without the knowledge of it. You cannot give what you don't have. You cannot own what you don't know what is in your hands. So please, let's get the fun. Just hop in and join the ride. It's so fun learning about Unpassive. Thank you, great team, for always doing your best. And I think that your efforts are not going unnoticed. You are doing a great job of being there for humanity. And God bless you all. Thank you, guys, and have a wonderful evening. Thanks. Thanks. That's why.